All right, it is Friday at noon, and it's time for another Live at Lunch here on KRFC's RadioVision. My name's Greg, and I'm your host today. We are coming to you live from the Ginger and Baker studio in the heart of the Music District in beautiful downtown Fort Collins, Colorado. We got a band that was here about 9 months ago, but they seem to have picked up another musician. We got the Damien Gunn Band in the studio. Take it away, guys.
We're all getting rowdy, we're all getting rowdy, y'all. It's a summertime playing with the girls in the string bikinis, running to the league and jumping in, hooting and hollering, waiting for the nighttime. There's a party going on till the break of dawn. Pretty girl just a doing and a twirling, dancing around in their own little world. All getting rowdy, we're all getting rowdy, y'all. First one to drink and the last one to ever fall. It's the best damn time anyone has ever saw. We were all getting rowdy, we were all getting rowdy, y'all. We're all pulling up into the campfire, sharing on Rebecca Creek whiskey and a few good times here. We're all laying down the guns for a little fun. It's a hands down yeehaw, let's get it on. Come on, let's dance with the devil, cause Sunday's praise is just a few days away. All getting rowdy, we're all getting rowdy, y'all. First one to drink and the last one to ever fall. It's the best damn time anyone has ever saw. We were all getting rowdy, we were all getting rowdy, y'all. Getting it on with a few good friends. There's a party going on where the back holder chants. We're all getting rowdy, y'all. We're all getting rowdy, we're all getting rowdy, yo. Oh, we're all getting rowdy, we're all getting rowdy, y'all. The first one to drink and the last one to ever fall. It's the best damn time anyone has ever saw. We were all getting rowdy, we were all getting rowdy, y'all. We were all getting rowdy, we were all getting rowdy, y'all. We were all getting rowdy, we were all getting rowdy, y'all. danger. I ain't no stranger. I feel like it's in my blood. Bright lights and all the glory I owe to the men above. Holding on with all my might. That old bull's putting on one hell of a fight. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. Coming out the chute, kicking on my boots, putting on one hell of a show. 8 seconds on the rope, riding dead man's rope, this old cowboy surely knows. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. When the gates is open, there ain't no hoping. Spent many years to get this right. Plenty of bruises and bones are broken. I do it again for the perfect night. Rising from the dirt after the fall. Ain't no beast or man gonna break my soul. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. Coming out the chute, kicking on my buzz, putting on one hell of a show. 8 seconds on the rope, riding dead man's dope, this a cowboy surely knows. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. On my toughest rides, I face all the dangers. It's a wonder if this is my last time. The roar of the crowd, I ain't no stranger. It's for them I say, do or die. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. Coming out the chute, kicking out my boots, putting on one hell of a show. 8 seconds on the rope, riding dead man's dope, this a cowboy surely knows. Yeah, yippee-yi, yippee-yo, I'm loving this rodeo. Rodeo.
Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs here on Live at Lunch. Shredding, blowing, rocking. Welcome, y'all.
Hey, what's happening?
You're playing on Live at Lunch. That's what's happening.
That's what I'm talking about, mister.
I'm digging it. Let's go around the room and introduce the band and tell me what song you've got on repeat right now that you think everyone else should be listening to. We'll go clockwise. Let's start with the guitar man here.
I think everybody should be listening to Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne to pay tribute.
Amen. Or Hail Satan. I'm not sure what the right answer is for Ozzy. What's your name, by the way?
Aiden Murrow.
Welcome. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
On drums.
I am Lisa McKenzie. I've actually been listening to a lot of Indian tabla music lately.
Awesome.
So everyone should listen to that. All the time.
I feel that. I learned the tablas in India. They're a great instrument.
Oh my gosh, so the list is long. I only get one. Gee, many.
I mean, you're the band leader. Give us two.
Well, all I'm saying is that these days I've been really getting into like the frequent flyer, the frequent flyers,
fearless flyers.
I always say frequent, the fearless flyers. And listen, I've been listening to a lot of like Mohini Day, which is a bass player,
Nice.
and just because I geek out on that. But I will tell you this: I have been listening to Lakeview quite a bit, which is a rock and country band. Well, it's rock, sounds country lyrically. Anyway, Lakeview. That's what I'm listening to.
Nice.
Hi, my name's Jackson. I play trumpet and guitar. I think we should all be listening to, I'm going to stick with Ozzy. I'm going to say Changes. Black Sabbath is what I think you should be listening to.
Love it. What were those first two songs?
The first two was Rowdy and Rodeo. And, oh my goodness, boy, there's stories behind both of them. But,
Let's hear it.
on Rowdy, I was down in Texas and we were doing shows down there and went to this place called the Rowdy Fest. And so everybody was jumping in the lake and having a good time and getting super drunk and all this kind of stuff. And we were on the stage and for some reason I came up with the chorus line on stage while I'm playing a show. And I was like, wow, this is awesome, man. Big thing. It was totally a lot of fun. And rodeo, we were doing like the rodeo circuit. And so last year we were in Cheyenne doing the rodeo show up there, and then it was like, hey, we should write a song about rodeo because we're singing all the songs. We should write one, and that's what the inspiration was on that one, which was kind of cool, man.
Love it.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. There was a band in here last week called Sugar Britches.
Oh yeah.
They're a honky-tonk band. They have a song called Goths at the Rodeo. They've observed at rodeos around here, there's a lot of goths hanging out somewhere in the upper parts of the stands. Have you noticed that? I don't go to a lot of rodeos myself, but it seems like a weird thing. That
No, we just noticed short shorts and tall boots.
Fair enough.
That's usually it's like, oh my gosh, their mama know that's going on. You know? Tell you what.
Everybody's welcome at the rodeo,
Yeah.
it seems like. Nice. So how's the tour been going for y'all so far?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. We've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that's happened so far, and the weirdest thing that's happened so far on this tour?
Well, we saw a moose decapitated at the Continental. Is it Continental Divide? Is that what
I don't
we
know
went
if
over
it's
to
called.
go?
It was the Teton Pass is where it was.
Well, we had to go over the mountains into Idaho.
It's all one continent.
It's in between Jackson Hole and Driggs, Idaho.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this: his head was gone. All right, so all it was a tour because we circled back around. We were like, we gotta see this because we've never seen. It was a moose, right? It was a moose. Anyway,
There was signs.
So we were like, we've never seen one up close. So this is our
saw most
chance.
of one.
And then we saw it, and then his head was cut off. Somebody got to it before we did.
That's an important part of the moose to be missing.
Well, especially for people who are tourists.
Yeah.
Like, why would you just leave it? Just kick it over to the side. It's big, boy.
Yeah,
It was
they're scary big animals.
That was actually really cool. The most recent thing on the tour that happened, and then but we got lots of stories of cool things that happened, potential bar fights and all this kind of stuff. It was great. It was lots of fun. Good fun.
You're selling the tour experience. You want to see headless moose and bar fights? Join a band and go on
14-hour
tour.
drive in one direction. Those are the fun parts.
Love it. Let's see. Let's get into songwriting after a couple more tunes, but yeah, I would be remiss if I said support for Live at Lunch is given by Canvas Credit Union, but having said that, what are the next two tunes you want to play for us?
Let's till you can't.
And what's the two?
Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, rock and roll. Hey, there's a story. Did we tell a story before or after?
Tell us about the songs. Give us a story.
So, Till You Can't was one of those songs that we were playing this a big biker event.
Yep.
Tons of bikes everywhere, and this gal comes up to me on stage, and we're just in the middle of it, and she was like, "Hey, can you play the song from Cody Johnson called Till You Can't?" I was like, "Well, honey, we don't actually know that song, but I'll learn it real quick for you, you know." And she goes, "Well, it means a lot because her little child died like weeks before, and that was the song that she identified with to help her and gain some courage." And it was that kind of that moment where you seize the day, right? The lyrics on this, it's like a very like, don't wait, you got to keep going. So after we learned it, it just became something important to us. And so we kind of rocked it up a little bit. You know, we don't do it like home slides. Cody's awesome. I love Cody. But we kind of do it our style.
Got to do it your way. All right. Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs here on Live at Lunch. Do Until You Can't.
You can tell your old man you do some largemouth fishing another time, that you got too much on your plate, big and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand until you can. You can keep putting off forever to that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll last someday, further on down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand until you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it. These dreams won't chase you back. If you love somebody lots of crazy parts, sitting in the trunk of that old 65. Still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it on back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac till you can. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it. The dream won't chase you back. If you love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. So take that phone call from your mama and just talk away, 'cause you never know how bad you want until you can someday. Don't wait until tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say you're sorry, say I love you, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it. The dreams won't chase you back. If you love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. Chance, you got a dream, chase it. The dreams won't chase you back. If you love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. Until you can. Yeah. Chase it. Step on a crack. Nobody around here is looking big, gearing up for acting a fool. No lies, no alibis. Still waiting for that pig to fly. Music to my ears like some kung fu. Smoking my lungs, living on gas station coffee and living on song. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. Headlights, taillights, the chords and the truth. Where you dancing and a singing is the only proof. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. Don't sweat, don't wanna get up yet. Leave me be before I get upset. Up in a rut and I don't wanna move. Dadgum, just look at the sun. I think it's time we have a little fun. So raise them up high like we always do. Rain on the windshield, smoking my lungs, living on gas station coffee and living on song. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. Headlights, taillights, the chords and the truth. The way you dance dancing and a singing is the only proof. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. Smoke in my lungs, living on gas station coffee and living on songs. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. Headlights, taillights, the Colton the truth. Where you dancing and a singing is the only proof. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. This is what I've been waiting for. This is rock and roll. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, this is rock and roll.
Yeah.
That's rock and roll.
That's rock and roll.
That is definitely rock and roll from Damien Gunn and the Magnificent
Goodness.
Bang Bangs here on Live at Lunch. So the first song was Till You Can't. What was the title of that second song?
That was called rock and roll.
There you go.
Boom, baby. I love it. Yeah, that one was like one of those moments where we had like this moment where we're sitting in, where were we? We were in the Subaru.
No,
We weren't in the Subaru?
we were leaving New Mexico.
Oh, that's right. We did a New Mexico. Boy, whew,
It was a lot of Clucker's chicken.
Yeah, I'm going to
Too
say.
much fried chicken.
We got the cluck out of there. Anyway,
Ayo.
so, listen, these are funny jokes, man. But, oh, yeah, that's right. So we were sitting there, and it was kind of one of those moments where we were like, oh, my gosh, we're just eating out of gas stations. And we're just on the road all the time, waiting for the gig. Actually, that run right there, here, part of the story of the whole "This is rock and roll." We went to a mine shaft, a real mine shaft, where they had canaries and the whole thing there. And then we played on this stage.
In the mine shaft.
I don't know about that stage, but the guy comes over and he goes, I was like, "Where's the PA?" He goes, "This is it." And if it
He
if
sets
push-
it on a chair.
Yeah, it's set on a chair. He goes, "Hey man, if it goes off, just push it off and then push it back on. It'll start right back up." And I was like, "What? This isn't what we signed up for on this tour. What are you doing, man?" And anyway, it worked out okay. I think it did. It worked.
We had fun, but he was like, sometimes it'll just randomly shut off in the middle of a song, and you just turn it back on. Start
Oh,
over.
It's just that easy.
Yeah,
You just push the on button.
yeah. And then-
Okay.
They
then-
supplied PA, quote unquote.
Oh my gosh, the canary thing! I was like, man, this is the real mine shaft. So I was watching the canaries pretty much all night. I was
Good
like,
call.
we're gonna get out of here.
I mean, y'all made it out. Did all the canaries in the audience make it out?
We can neither confirm nor deny that they made it out alive,
Hopefully they did.
but it was delicious.
So were the
Cluckers, we got some. You see how I did? Anyway.
So we got both sides of the story here. Tell us how did you join the band, Jackson? What's the story?
I knew Lisa. We worked together outside of music. She is a teacher at the school wherein I work in the administration office. And we've known each other both professionally in that aspect and then as musicians in the Kansas City area for a long time. We've played together before and it just worked out. I'm so happy to be here. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're sounding great.
Thank you.
I'm digging the trumpet edition, like the harmonization between Aiden and you. Like there's some really cool stuff going on.
We can figure it out. 2 notes.
At the same time.
At the same time. It doesn't always work.
So we've seen a lot of country rock bands roll through, but none of them have Alan Holdsworth playing with them. So how did you get into country rock and roll from?
Oh, you were too kind. Actually, funnily enough, I've been transcribing nothing but Alan for the past 6 months, so that warms my heart to hear you say that.
I mean, it shows. Your playing is truly next level.
Thank you. You're too kind. Well, it's kind of a funny story how I met Damien and Lisa. When I first moved to Kansas City, I was going to every single jam session I could possibly go to, just to get my name out there and make connections. And I went to this rock band's jam session. It wasn't really an official jam session. It was kind of a gig, and they invited me to play. And I brought a hollow body guitar, which is typically used with jazz and things like that, to a rock gig. And I kind of just heard my way through most of the gig.
Nice.
And Damien and Lisa were there in the crowd. And they previously had a guitar player that kind of backed out of the band right before a big trip that was coming up.
Gotcha.
He fell in love.
That's the
Best
story.
way to break up a band is fall in love, right?
Real quick. And so Lisa got my number from a mutual friend, or I think it was a Facebook message.
No, it was Tim.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So she got me through a mutual friend and just hit me up and said, hey, we need a guitar player for this tour coming up. Would you be interested?
Yeah.
And I'd never really played country rock before. I'd played classic rock and stuff like that. So I started, then jazz and classical and stuff, but not really country. But I fell in love with it right away. It's so much fun to play.
Yeah, you're doing great. It's just I've never seen anybody sweep pick on a...
You know, who's that guy that does all the chicken picking that you like?
Brent
Brent
Mason.
Mason.
Brent Mason. There was him, and now this is the evolution.
Yeah.
Aiden always has
It's all about the sweeping, the tapping, and the tapping, and the sweeping.
I'm here for it. I love it. It's just
Aiden always has a sea of dudes standing in front of him.
going crazy. Yeah, I believe it.
See, most people start playing guitar to get girls, and it's a sea of guys.
You know, I've been told there's no money above the fifth fret on the guitar. Perhaps it's all men above the fifth fret. Who knows?
Only dudes above fret number 5.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That is the saying.
Lisa, I've seen a lot of kick drums here. None of them that are that compact sound as huge as that.
Thank you.
What's the secret on that?
Actually, so the last drum set you saw,
Yeah.
we kind of struggled to get a good sound out of it, and Damien and I had a lot of conversations about going to a smaller kick drum, and and Derek Sharp, who made my other drum set, he worked with us and helped custom build this, and it's maple, and it sounds great. I don't
It
think
really
there's
does.
actually a real secret to it other than he just did a really good job, and we've had good results with this little tiny kick drum, and I love it. I love this drum set. Like the three of us designed it together. These are old Ludwig style. What do you call it?
Shells?
Yeah, no, the
hardware.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I had
Lugs.
My brain, and then it was my idea to do the silver, and one of Damien's favorite colors is gold. So we
looks
did
great.
that, and I think he did a beautiful job. I love this drum set.
Yeah.
It was really exciting to build it with him and
Cool.
just design it. And
Yeah, and I helped, and she only let me play it one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually play it one time.
that's not true.
It's true. I mean, I wanted to play it for more than one song, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
He's an aspiring drummer.
You know, everybody is from about 2 years old on.
He's actually really great at helping write drum parts for songs. I could tell you a funny story that I recently learned about Damien's drumming.
Yeah. I don't even know this one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So apparently on Sundays he's been moonlighting and playing drums in this secret band, but it was his daughter's birthday last Sunday, and I was bringing Horace to the birthdays. But we go and we're having, we're eating, and he's like, I gotta tell you something. So I've been practicing with this other band on Sundays. I just want to play drums. And Aiden's at the party, and he's like, wait, who are these guys? They never want to play out. They have all this gear, and he goes on Sundays, and you are rocking.
Well,
I'm
I
so
just
proud
want a
of you.
paradiddle, and a guy needs a paradiddle once in a while, and that gives me the allowance to para and diddle all at the same time. But anyway, I felt guilty for not telling him. So I
Everybody
broke
gets to
down.
have one secret, but if if you're cheating on
Yeah, at
bands,
least
that
I
might be a
wasn't-
big secret to keep.
At least I didn't find out I was at a Coldplay show playing drums for Coldplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, homeboy did, you know. Scandalous.
Yeah.
We'd have to have another conversation if you were doing that.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
like
I'm
where are the
drummer for
royalty
Coldplay.
checks going?
That would be funny. Just on Sundays. Anyway.
Just on Sunday with Coldplay.
Yeah.
Flying to Japan today, honey.
Very good.
Well, if anybody out in the audience who's listening on air, on the radio, and you want to see this, hop over to our YouTube channel. If you want to hear it again, YouTube's another place for you to go, or we have a podcast of this. You can catch Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs on your favorite podcast distributor. So, just so you know, we're there for you. KRFC's got you. You can listen to Live at Lunch any way you want, but let's keep the music going.
1, 2.
Would you look at her now and that smile on her face? Lights up the room when she comes into my space. Makes me kinda crazy, I'm all over the place. How'd that angel get with the guy that fall from grace? Talking about those pink toes and tattoos. It's only my mind I've got to lose. They say falling in love is just for fools. Something about those pink toes and tattoos. Hey now. I suppose you wouldn't know it. I'm a sucker for that girl. She wrapped me around the finger and gave me a whirl. She means more to me than all those diamonds and pearls. I sorta want that gal to be my whole world. Something about those pink toes and tattoos. It's only my mind I've got to lose. They say falling in love is just for fools. Something about his pink toes and tattoos. Hey, let's go. Something about his pink toes and tattoos. It's only my mind I've got to lose. They say falling in love is just for fools. Something about those pink toes and tattoos. Something about those pink toes and tattoos. Lift her up, don't let her down. She's the best thing around. Moving with her in perfect grace, dancing all over the place. It's something that you'll never forget. In that moment there are no regrets. What eyes don't see is a big old heart, and what you gave right from the start. Whoa. Coming down the mountain, and down the mountain, coming down the mountain real high. Flowing like a fountain, living my best until the day I die. Flying like a falcon, when any less ain't gonna fly. Coming down the mountain, and down the mountain, yeah. What a girl wants to know, she said, and all it takes is a little faith, a hand on her back, she don't fall. Bitches, time is the catch-all. Hold her tight so you feel her heart. It's always best place to start. Only only 2 steps to be a better man, but the first is try to be the best you can. Whoa, coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain we'll ride, blowing like a fountain, doing my best until the day I die, flying like a falcon, doing any list ain't gonna fly, coming down the mountain, yeah. Down the mountain, coming down the mountain we'll ride, blowing like a fountain, living my best until the day I die, flying like a falcon, doing any list ain't gonna fly, coming down the mountain, yeah.
Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs. Rocking out here on Live at Lunch. That was The Mountain.
Mountain, yeah.
And Pink Toes and Tattoos
Big
before
toes and
that.
tattoos, yeah.
I feel like there's probably stories behind those two songs.
There's stories behind everything. So Mountain, there's a great story about Mountain. We were in Jackson Hole, and there's this guy named Mitch. What is it? Mitch what?
Mitch Howe.
Mitch Howe. And he's got, oh my gosh, he's like 6'8", this real tall, big, slender guy. And he was out there on the dance floor, and he'd take all these girls. All the girls wanted to dance with Mitch. And he's over there, and he's just boom, boom, boom. And he'd take them, he'd throw them up in the air and catch them, spin them around his hip and his shoulder and stuff like that. I mean, he was just this incredible dancer, like amazing dancer, right? And I was like, dang, man, holy schmoly. He's as big as a mountain. So he was the inspiration for this song, because you listen to the verses and stuff like that, you'll hear it's the observation. And not to mention, we kept going back across the mountain to get to our place so we went from Wyoming into Idaho, so it was like all fitting.
We got layers here
We got layers.
Got driving over mountains.
We are deep.
And Mitch the Mountain.
Yeah, and the moose was along
that's
that
where we
same...
saw the moose.
That's where we saw the moose.
Call back to the headless
moose.
Can you imagine like a ghost of the moose galloping with a pumpkin on his head?
Yeah, just looking for us.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a joke. I believe in ghosts.
Sorry. Can you edit that part?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Really put some reverb on that one.
That's right.
But anyway, so yeah, that was Mountain.
Love
and
it.
Pink Toes and Tattoos, I will tell you this. I don't know if I should. Should I tell them about it? Well, okay, so here's the thing. So
Took a lot of convincing. I'm just going to say.
listen, I'm just telling you, if you're going to wear shoes with no, all right, I got to paint them. And so we noticed a lot of people were painting their toes. A lot of girls were painting their toes.
Sure.
And, pink is great. And then when they have tattoos, even better. It's like, oh, my gosh, it's so beautiful. So we just said, hey, let's write a song called Pink Toes and Tattoos. It's a little deeper than that, but yeah,
It's
that's
a great image. It's a great
basic.
image.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome.
The gist is he doesn't like ugly feet.
Oh, my gosh. It comes out.
Well, I'm glad I'm wearing closed-toed shoes
man.
today for your
Well,
sake.
You know what? You got an exemption, mister.
Well, thanks. But but you haven't seen my toes, and you're not gonna. That's why the camera's on my face.
We do get band pedicures together.
Oh, you know what? That is good. So we
sweet.
all went together and
it.
got what is it called? Mani
Mani-pedi.
Mani-pedis.
Love it.
So we did do that, which was kind of fun. I thought it was kind of fun till the end. And then it cost some money. I didn't
And
realize.
they asked for a
I
pay.
didn't actually realize girls spent that much money on. Anyway.
The pink tax is real.
Anyway. Yeah, that was it, man. That's pretty fun stuff.
Excellent.
Truly.
Which came first, the guitar or the trumpet? And how'd you get from one to the other?
The trumpet, I started first. I started at, I don't know, 10 or something. It was the band I picked, or the instrument I picked for like middle school bands.
For sure.
I came to the trumpet because I turned, 14 or 15, and I wanted an instrument that would impress people. And I don't know if you've ever seen someone play the trumpet. It's not like an impressive, especially when you're 14. No one's into the trumpet, and so I picked up the guitar. But the trumpet was first. The trumpet is my favorite instruments, but
play it well.
I like to be able to play the acoustic guitar. It fills out the sound nicely.
Sure.
I enjoy it as well. Makes me look cool.
Definitely.
I look cool.
You do look
Am I
cool.
looking
People
cool?
think
You look cool playing
cooler
both.
when you're playing your trumpet, though.
I know.
You get
Not.
more feedback from that.
I'm really struggling to rationalize that within myself. The people do enjoy the trumpet live. I think it's once you're doing it professionally, it's cool. Up until that point, once you're not doing it professionally, it's not cool.
It's like a violin. It takes a long time to sound good, I think.
Exactly.
Playing
Yeah.
neither of those instruments, I'm an expert on
Yes.
both.
You.
but-
Yes. So you're qualified to speak. Why don't you take it away? Tell us about the trumpet.
No, please.
I will tell you, he had a moment. We were at a show a couple weeks ago, and this is when I realized he's human. So we're playing like some funky stuff, and I'm doing, we're getting down to business, and he's taking the solo, and he's taking a long solo, and I see this. I go, oh, that's right. There's air that's gonna come out of you.
We play these like 3 or 4 hour gigs, and in hour 4, I'm trying to take a solo that goes longer than 5 minutes, and I'm like, I don't have it like I did 2 hours ago.
It's real.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you what. It has changed a whole dynamic within the band just because the sound is just like, whoa. And when you hear Mountain on the recording, I'm going to tell you, it is so good. It's great. I mean, it is like that horn is just like Hark the Herald Angels, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. It is dynamic.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it adds something to a three-piece to have someone else who can hop in on a horn and
To
fill
make it a
out.
4-piece.
Make it 4-piece, and that horn just adds more.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's like a person and a half.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for the band to figure out the pay scale on 1.5 people.
Jackson, you
not
only
mine.
get paid as one person.
Well,
We'll talk about it.
yeah. I need to give props to the staff and volunteers that are making this happen, folks that have set up all these mics to capture this sweet, sweet sound. And speaking of paradiddles, we've got Reed Goodwin on one of the cameras wearing a shirt that says RLRR-LRLL. If you know, you know.
I thought that was a video game cheat code.
I did too, until he said, no, it's a paradiddle. You
That
fool."
makes so much more sense.
But it should be a cheat code as well. Got Eric Delano running a camera as well and shooting photos, cutting photos, doing something with cameras. We got Dan Perez. I'm going to hear about that one later. On sound, we got Jorian Salas and Colton Boening. I sometimes do sound as well, but today I am your talking head, Greg Douras. We are your Live at Lunch team, and anyways, we got more music coming.
Oh, yeah.
Can I put the microphone down now?
If you want to.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Challenge by choice, as people say around here.
Let down your hair and show me a smile. Wish that I began to tell you where my heart's been